What up, Bluetooth Rocky?
Hello. Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
They're still here. That's really funny. How's your night going, Bluetooth Rocky? It's good to know. Yeah, pretty chill. Pretty chill.
Hello? What do you want? And don't try anything funny. You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. Eventually, the NCR got around to putting the prisoners down, but not until they had wreaked havoc on nearby trade routes. Eventually, the NCR got around to putting the prisoners down, but not until they had wreaked havoc on nearby trade routes. Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Portends. Ouch. Oh, Jesus Christ, Boone.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me? Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions,
What up,
and
Slupper
an
Pal?
outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
What town is that? Oh, it's Nipton. If I recall correctly, that's the place that had the lottery. Oh my gosh, oh my god, I'm stuck.
This is how it ends.
Status. I am poisoned. Alright. Alright. Gotcha.
We're getting close to Nelson. Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
Not a problem with me.
Damn right. You and I, we're just a couple of problem solvers.
Oh, there he is.
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have no business with me, then go. Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR. the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
All right, so there and there. Ah, so that's NCR. So that means that must be Legion. I will likely want to complete Boone's quest line before going to converse with the Legion.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss? Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you. The device that creates the sandstorms above, that masks our comings and goings, was only intended to be used in case of emergencies. It was never meant to be used with any regularity, and the other systems here were not designed to accommodate such usage. In particular, the air filtration system simply cannot handle the quantity of sand and grit that it's been forced to cope with these last few years. As a result, the system is failing, albeit slowly. I'm told we have a scant few months before it shuts down completely. Should that happen, it will quickly become impossible to breathe here in the bunker. Already the air quality begins to slightly worsen. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
Hey.
here, maybe? Yeah. Oh no, that's Harden. So that means the other way.
Hey. Hmm? Oh, you must be the outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, senior knight and general handyman around here. So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great. You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols out looking for those components, and they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components, so their deaths are my fault. And now it's your turn. Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly, but I can tell you're getting impatient. The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At
Oh, the
present,
HEPA
my best guess
cartridge
for
filter.
finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
Cool. Looks like we're going... vault diving.
How may I assist you?
Still making a nuisance of yourself? Take a look. Bye.
I've still got guns and ammo if you need them. Sure do. Lots of folk been coming out east, sorting through junk, looking for whatever they can
What
sell.
up, Sniper?
Times are tough back home. Too many people, not enough work. Unless you like shoveling Brahmin shit. Sure, no problem.
I'm doing all right. How about yourself? Let me see. Where the hell am I going? Slightly. So it's the leftmost one there. Don't go advertising your stream in other people's streams, please. It's often considered pretty rude.
All mine.
Boone, you need to not run off so much like that.
Spotted.
Or, you know, if you do, just make sure you kill him. Gained the Bug Stopper perk, rank 2. Cool.
Nothing yet.
Pack. Oh, Radaway. That's pretty good. Nah, that was Master Splinter would dodge the bullet. I have absolutely no idea where Boone ran off to. But he is off murdering everything. And you know, I'm happy for him. What's up, Scythe? Hope you're having a good night. Off goes the weasel. Down. I have no idea where Boone ran off to. NCR troop. Oh, there you are, Boone. I hate Nate. Well, that seems kind of rude.
I'll sit tight. I've got your back.
I think he's stuck. Seems pretty odd that there's a lone NCR troop here. Dear fellow Vault Dweller, congratulations. You're dedicated to the democratic process as the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now to help you make your decision for this year's election, the Coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has put together this handy Dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or DOGOOD. That contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseers, as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. tragic events of the past few days, the coalition of all 11 voting blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for Overseer pending further investigation into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly day and night to find the perpetrator and are already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly, we may have found a promising new candidate for Overseer. Sincerely, Terry Hart. Effective me, the traditional selection process for Overseer is hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term with our mainframe's random number generator, ensuring complete, impartial, and fairness. Catherine Stone. Well, that's interesting. Ooh. What? Jesus. Well, that was helpful. Oh, all right. Oh, same thing. All right, cool. Rumors about Haley are baseless. Vote Stone. Oh, I'm back up here. Okay. All right. Okay. So that's just a big circle. Welcome back, Boone. Damn! He swung that corner. Bobby pin. Purified water. I missed. Cherry bomb.
I've got nothing.
Thanks.
Shaw!
Oh, thank you. Thank you for following. Call me Incognito. And I appreciate the compliment on my little avatar guy. No idea what Boone is like aggroing to. Oh. I believe I found it. What the heck is Boone fighting? Ophthalmoscope? I don't even know what an ophthalmoscope is. Google.
Nothing yet.
Oh, it's used to look into your eye. All right. Security recording. Oh, I downloaded it. All right. Okay. Justice Block security tapes. Oh, all right.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate.
Steve Bloom?
Nothing says she overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Just until she turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Alright, so there seems to have been some kind of, like, what's it called? Revolt? Oh. Ah, I'm over encumbered.
Fine by me.
Oh, cool. Sure, I don't mind him wearing that. Alright, guess we're going this way then.
Can't run from me.
Overseer's office and security.
Run from me.
Too stupid. Steam gauge assembly. Or 20 gauge. 44 mag. .357. Missiles, cause sure. .25mm grenade. Sure. Boone, I need you to come here.
Fine by me.
Deposition. Excerpt from the deposition of the defendant, Catherine Stone, by Vault Attorney Gerald Miles. Okay, let's pick up where we left off. Catherine, right. Sorry, Catherine, I keep forgetting. My husband calls me Cat. You were telling us of a discussion you allegedly had with Roy Gottlieb of the Justice Block. Not allegedly, had. We've been through this. It's still just your word against his, Miss Stone, but please, the discussion. He said my husband's name and had come up in their meetings, the candidate endorsement meetings. Yes, they were going to endorse him. He wouldn't say why, but I know my husband had a regular poker game with some of them, and he'd been on a winning streak lately. And according to you, what did Mr. Gottlieb offer? He said he could sway his block, prevent the endorsement, but only if you what, Catherine? Only if you performed sexual favors. Yes. Was this just for Mr. Gottlieb? No, all the block leadership, they're friends. And you agreed. What else could I do? They had a majority. How long did this go on before this endorsement came out? I don't know, a month maybe. When they came out and your husband was endorsed despite your supposed agreement, was that when you decided to kill members of the block? Yes, I thought their majority is pretty slim. If I thin things out a little, especially in leadership, someone else might get elected. Assuming you weren't caught, no, Mr. Miles, I expected to be caught. That was my best chance. Now they'll elect me. Confessed murder, you think voters would be willing to risk putting you in charge? They have to pick somebody and live with their reasons. Yes, but wait and see. Interesting. Ow! Fucking rigged shotgun?
Keep looking.
Requires key, alright. Whoop.
Spotted.
Okay. Well, can't go that way. What the heck kind of trapdoor was that? Or booby trap? Oh, jeez. The fuck was that? Wait. Millimeter rounds. Jesus Christ, Boone, you scared the piss out of me. Oh, they're on the other side of that wall. Oh, water. Always good. Yep. Water. Thanks, Boone. Microfusion cell, microfusion cell, microfusion cell. Missiles. Radiation. Oh, it's because of the water. Nope. What? Okay, that was weird. It wouldn't let me VATS onto it. All right. Delicious frag mind. Blamco mac and cheese, Dandy Boy apples, Fancy Lad snacks, iguana on a stick. Energy cells.
Heads up! Can't run from me.
Ow! My armor condition is dangerously low. Yeah, I probably should not be wearing it. And I need, where is it? Doctor's bag. A singular cigarette. Oh, wait. Give me that. Energy cell. Yep, that's that stuff. Okay, so I came up that way. So I need to go this way. Right? I guess Boone was here. Oh, I got the terminal's password. Excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings might find our records. Really, it's occurred to me that that's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in this archives there's an answer to all of this, or perhaps there will historical records, blah blah blah, will kill us off. We do not offer one of our own as a way. Hold on, what? Each year it is the appointed task of the ombudsman not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office. Okay. And the vault has become still, that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown, incorporate them into historical canon, but lately it's occurred to me that that's not really, I think the real reason we do is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all this, or perhaps there will be one. When the historical records are compiled and the whole story is told, we want it to make sense, to understand why the vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own as a yearly sacrifice, to fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades by now. There was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies, but now, with the rise of the voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives and I can tell you, you won't find the answer there. You'll find an account of the first overseer who entered the vault as the only citizen, aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place, but he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they want to choose a sacrifice democratically in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds, and that his name would be at the top of the polls, and that the simultaneous vacancy of Overseer and Martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in the Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us, and the records state that after the citizens discovered that sacrificial chamber's password was his wife, Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into the room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found and we are just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took, to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by our civility and our dignity, and that those were times we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. Interesting. So, in this vault, for whatever reason, whoever was elected overseer and whoever finished their term as overseer was then sentenced to death by walking through there. Some, like, door. Oh, yeah, that's that. There's the office. What a very strange vault. Do I have anything that ups my lockpicking? I don't think so. No. Damn. Wait, do I have something that increases my lockpicking in terms of... No. Ah, here it is. I walked right past it. It was not that long of a password. It was literally just Betty. Whoop. It's even called the sacrificial chamber. How very strange. A lone coffee mug.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light. The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light. Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
The show. Large whiskey bottle. What? Happy trails.
Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now, and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
Oh my. Alright, you have armor. Therefore, ow. Oh, fuck. What? Hello? Thank you, mysterious stranger. Oh, I got a star from one of the caps. Hell yeah.
Alive after all.
Jesus. I kind of figured something like that was going to happen. I just assumed it was turrets, not sentries. Or, like, robots like that. missiles, 5mm rounds. All right. Let's see. Automated response, Vault 11 solution. System recording, Vault 11 solution. Oh, come on. I override the lockdown, so I should be able to get in, right? Oh. Oh, no, wait, no, I'm pretty sure I was down here. Yeah. Guess I have to go in the water. There we go. Yes, it's a good thing I still had the anti-material rifle on me. Definitely made those bots a lot easier to deal with. Oh, wait a minute. It's this way. All right. Mission accomplished. Now, how many? I have 26. And I believe I need 50. Fire ant soldier. El Dorado Dry Lake. Yes, it is indeed dry. All right. World map. Azure Paradoxical. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you streaming? Mix of Siege and Helldivers? Hell yeah. Vegas is pretty dang good. I have been enjoying my time in the Mojave. I am currently just deciding to do side quest stuff because I reached the end game where I confronted Benny. He ran off. I talked to Yes Man, and now he's like, "Hey, go interact with the world." So that's what I'm doing. I completed Veronica's quest. I'm now hanging out with Boone. I'm gonna complete his quest once I finish this Brotherhood of Steel quest. Oh, no, wait, I need to go not that way. There. Alright. These fucking places. There it is.
Hello.
Good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet?
All right here.
I mean, that's great. I knew you could do it all along.
Eh.
I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders.
How may I assist you?
It's a good thing I randomly picked up all those HEPA filters when I was just out.
back again, I see. Have you found all the components we need? Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, outsider. You have done more than I could expect, even from my brothers. Moreover, I've been going over the scouts' reports, and keep coming up with the same conclusion. The NCR is not the threat I've believed it to be. We should not have had to rely on your help in this crisis. I believed my actions were guided by caution and prudence, but I now see the truth. People called me a hero after what happened at Helios. But I left that battle scarred by fear, and have allowed that weakness to govern my actions. That ends now. I will undo the wrong I have done my brethren and lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish.
Let's go.
Please, take this. It is a small token of my thanks, and scarcely begins to repay the debt owed you, but is all I am allowed to give an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house to the northeast. I hope it will prove useful in your travels.
Oh. Fantastic. Oh, level up too. Let's go. So I have +2 already. That's 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. They seem to definitely like me. All right. Allowing you to liberally spray. All right. Which instantly raises it by 15 points. Yeah, I'll go with that. Yep, this way. Now, where did they say? Brotherhood of Steel, New Vegas. Oh, to the right of Rowell's Shack. Which I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah. Ah, there it is. All right. Rowell Shack. We're gonna save, and then we're gonna go start Boone's quest. I'm officially out of Sunset Sarsaparillas. I never thought I'd see the day.
Can't run from me.
Oh God. All right. Okay, I used all those. Bitch. How much is that Deathclaw hand worth? Not much. Not much. Alright. Jesus Christ, I had to fucking... Fucking Deathclaws. Oh my Lanta. Ouch. These guys kind of just ran up on me like that. Alright. Weapons. Material rifle. Now we're going armor piercing. Aid. Opinion nuts. And sarsaparilla. There's one. All right. There's another one. Missed. All right. See if I can kill them before they get to jump on me. Oh, jeez. I got one shot. Well, I was doing good there, but maybe I should have gone with the commando perk so I could use this in VATS more effectively.
from me. You're mine. Can't run from me.
Thank you, mysterious stranger. There should be another one over there somewhere. All right, let's save after that engagement. There's some more. How far am I from this fucking... Should be right around this corner. God, there's death claws all over the place.
Morning.
Tesla cannon? Gatling laser?
What can I do for you? I'm here to make sure the bunker stays in one piece. I'm a master at repairing things, so I check in every so often to make sure all the equipment here is in top working condition. If you ever have any gear you need fixed, don't hesitate to ask. Not always. I have other places I need to be, but I stop by every few days or so. Sure thing. What can I do for you? Later. Hello.
Missile launcher. I wear? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I just picked it up. It was a... Ooh, recon armor. Helmet. It is a T-45D.
Fine by me.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened to that. Oh, alright. There's just a minigun there. There it is. Power armor training is required.
Fine by me.
Oh, alright. You just wear it, Boone. That works too. I'll take the minigun. I'm guessing the 5 mil is for the minigun. Yeah, I'll just clear you out. Paint gun, steam gauge assembly. Alright. Pleasure doing business with you. Now, if I recall correctly, I need to go Camp McCarran. And the game crashed. So I need to go to Camp McCarran and find Sergeant Bitterroot. It's our trooper.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Bryce Sanders. No, I need Sergeant Bitterroot.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Who is I gotta look for the beret.
I wish I had a first recon guy looking after me.
Wish I had a first recon guy looking after me. perimeter's been quiet since you left. The fiends are running scared. I doubt
Checking
they'll
in
give
with
us
the
any
base,
more
huh?
trouble. Not for a long while.
Ah, okay. That's why he's not here. He is at Camp Forlorn Hope. Because I completed the one quest already. There we go. Alright, now I gotta find him.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Quartermaster Maze. No. Bitterroot, Bitterroot, Bitterroot.
Hey.
Where are they? Should be able to see them pretty easily. With their red band berets.
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
Alright. Let me see. Oh, you know what? They're probably up there.
Hello.
That's a trooper. See our trooper.
Was
See
that
our
a first
trooper.
guy looking after me? didn't even get a shot at that Nephi bastard before he went down. Yeah. Wish I had a...
I'll sit tight. I've got your back. That guy Benny was a piece of work. I was in a lot of places with First Recon. I don't really remember. That part of my life's over now. And so's his discussion. He was a good spotter. Yeah, we were. No. Sure. First NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran. They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay. Yeah, you can tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath. The last thing you never see. Pretty accurate. And so are we. It was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the strip. They've got an old monorail that still runs between them. Used mostly for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave, you're allowed to go gamble. It was General Oliver's post. But I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it. Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him. Yeah. He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he remembered me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president. The big one. The one the NCR is trying to hold on to, that the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding it. It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam. All right. You got no right asking me. It's just the Legion's the only thing I want on my mind right now. Yeah.
A first recon guy looking after me.
Alright, I need to find other. Okay, so there are other places that they could be. Like there's buildings. Private Stone.
I've heard of you. Did you figure on coming out here and helping us lowly troopers out? My problem is we're all going to die. We're out of food, we're out of men, and we're out of time. The Legion is right outside waiting to kill us all. Today, tomorrow. So why don't you just... You kidding me, man? Howard, everyone is either starving or dying out here. Left out... I'd rather be anywhere else but here.
What a ray of hope and sunlight. Sergeant Bitterroot.
First Recon. You got a reason to talk to me? You trying to start trouble? Are you really... It's a con name. You know, the Great Khans. That's what my parents were. I figured I grew up around the bastards. They earned me a name after all they put me through. They're dead. Got themselves killed at Bitter Springs. Served him right, if you ask me. It was a massacre. That's what a lot of NCR folk will tell you. Most of them feel plenty bad about what happened. But I was there. Saw it myself. I don't care what anybody says. The Khans asked for Bitter Springs. They wouldn't leave the NCR be. My damn parents, too. They were just as bad as the rest. Guess I could tell a pretty good story if I had a mind. But the truth is, I don't know. Just got lucky. They brought me to Daughtry after the battle. He was just a captain back then. Guess he saw something in me. He knew I didn't belong with the Khans. Maybe he felt bad, too, about how his men killed my folks. I told him he did me a service, but he didn't believe me. Still doesn't. He's a good man, Daughtry. Doesn't act like it sometimes, I know. But he didn't have to take me in. Don't I? My dad got himself fucked up every chance he got. Always started with folk for no reason. Hell, he was the one who taught me to shoot. You know how? By taking pot shots at NCR, and not just soldiers. Civilians, too. Even kids. Then he'd get high with his buddies and swap tales about the folk they killed. Bunch of animals. And my mom? A couple of times she tried to sell me to some waster just to score some jet. Even the other Khans said she was useless. Only reason they kept her around was because she was a... how'd my dad say it? A smoking piece of ass. You're not fully grown till you're taking a beat down. Everybody gathers around and hits you till you're damn near dead. After that, if you haven't begged for mercy, you get to choose a new name. One you'll use for the rest of your life. When NCR slaughtered the Khans at Bitter Springs, I hadn't got my beat down yet. I was still too young. The way I see it, Bitter Springs was my beat down. So afterward, I gave myself a name. It's all I got from the Khans. It's all I ever want. Yeah, that's... while, I guess. I don't keep too careful track of time. I like to keep things simple. Just focus on now. That's why they made me a sniper. You let your mind wander back a ways and you lose sight of what's in front of your eyes. Good way to miss a mark. Yeah, look, he's not my real father. He just looked after me for a while. It's a long story. I get tired of... It's like Guess not. I don't mean to... You really want to talk to somebody, try 10 of spades. He's always got plenty to say. Me? I'm here to do my job. For now, that job is shooting fiends. You a merc? All right.
Alright, so now what do I talk to?
Hello?
Hey. Wish I had a first recon guy looking after...
What is it? That part of...
Alright.
Yeah.
For me.
Alright.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them. Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free.
All right.
Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay, just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
All right.
Hey.
Nice bomber jacket. Men's barracks, Nelson's children barracks, Pearl's barracks. All right.
Once a Republican, always a Republican.
Yep, they're boomers, all right. Mini boomer. Lindsay. Any? What was the? What do you say? Loyal? Argyle. Injured boomer. Injured.
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please. I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants. If you're willing to take the risk, be my guest. I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Just place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Can't run from me. Oh.
Oops. I want to pick up the sledgehammer. Meat. Thump, thump. Oh, I am going to stock up on so much ammo. 12 gauge, 10 millimeter, 25 millimeter. Mini nuke, because fucking why the hell not? 5.56, 44 Magnum, holy shit. That's a door. Warheads. started. What? What? These guys were not here before.
Can't run from me.
All right. It's over.
What the hell am I? Oh. Oh. I gotta turn off these electrical switches. Something? Oh, alright, cool.
Fine by me.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead? Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off.
I'm just
tell
built
Loyal to send
different.
someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to call it there. For the night. We got a lot done. We got a few quests done. Finished the Brotherhood of Steel stuff. Got Boone. Started Boone stuff. Yeah. So now, who are we raiding? Oh. Lee's streaming? Well, we gotta go. We gotta raid the boy. Raid Lythero. So. Thanks everybody for showing up. Thanks everybody for hanging out, for chilling. Thanks for the raid. And yeah, tomorrow is Monday, so I will likely be on Harpy's stream. Catching up since I was sick last Monday. We'll be probably playing Mega Man. So yeah. Bye-bye.